In the name of Allah, welcome my students in a new video. Today we have the last lesson in Unit 8, Lesson 9. Okay, open your workbook, page 58. The first question: read these brief reviews of television programs which students wrote for a school magazine and fill in the table. Give reasons for your answers. So we have 3 reviews about TV programs written by students. Let's read them and answer the question by completing the table. Okay, the first program, News World. News World is on for 20 minutes every day at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It reports on current news stories from all over the world. The main reason I enjoy the program is that the news stories are more interesting for young people than the stories on the main news programs. The reporters describe what is happening very clearly and explain the background to the stories of the day. At the end of the program, there is always 5 minutes of sports news which shows highlights of all the important national and international events. The second review, Kuwait's Gardeners. Kuwait's Gardeners is my favorite program because it gives tips about growing and looking after all kinds of plants, from garden flowers to indoor plants and even trees. It's on every Saturday evening at 8 o'clock and is filmed mainly in parks and people's gardens and houses. People talk about their favorite plants and ask a group of experts for help if they have any problems. It's really a program for adults, but I find it very interesting. Okay, the third review about a program that's called Good Morning. Good Morning is definitely my favorite entertainment program on television at the moment. It's on once a week at 7 a.m. on Friday morning. It's a live program that travels to local events and festivals across Kuwait. It also interviews artists from different regions across the country, and it broadcasts national events too. It's different from other entertainment programs because it's educational as well as entertaining. That's why I like it so much. Okay, we have 2 minutes. Try to answer this question. Let's check your answers. The name of the program and when is it on. So the name and the time. The first program, News World. News World. The second program, Kuwait Gardeners. Kuwait Gardeners. And the third program is Good Morning. The time, News World, 4 p.m. every day. Kuwait's Gardeners at 8 p.m. on Saturdays, and Good Morning at 7 p.m. on Fridays. Next, what is it about? So the topic of the program, and what do I like about it? Okay, the first program, World News. So it's about world news stories, national international sports. The second about tips on gardening, and the third about local and national events in Kuwait. And the reasons why do I like it. I like world news program because the news stories are more interesting than the main news program. And Kuwait's gardeners, it gives tips about growing all kinds of flowers and plants. And Good Morning, it's both educational and entertaining, so I like it. Now let's move on to talk about another thing. We are going to talk about writing. In the first term, as you know, we talked about a different kind of writing. That was a descriptive writing. And we said that you use details in descriptive writing to paint a picture with your words. This process will provide the readers with descriptions of people. You describe people, places, objects, and events through the use of suitable details. And you deal with your essay as if you paint a picture. In this term, we have a different kind of writing, that is an argumentative writing. So how to write a good and effective argumentative essay? Let's talk about argumentative essay generally. An argumentative essay requires a great deal of research to be done effectively. So if you want your essay to be effective and clear, you have to research. And they focus on evidence as a form of argument. So you depend on your evidence and facts in your argument through your argumentative essay. It has a purpose and tone. It has a purpose and tone. What is the purpose of an argumentative essay? Argumentative essay is to argue a certain point using evidence, regardless of whether or not the audience is convinced to believe the author's argument. And the tone of an argumentative essay is an authoritative and formal. An argumentative essay's result is that the reader will know the author's stance on the subject, as well as knowing a great deal about other points of view. Argumentative essays are robust in their tackling of subject matters, presenting differing opinions and other points of view to establish that the author's position is the best among others. Let's now talk about the outline. It includes introduction, body, and conclusion. The body includes 2 paragraphs. Okay, what is the outline? The outline is a great way to organize ideas and information for a speech. So through the outline you organize your ideas. And it includes introduction. The introduction is a sentence to get the attention of your reader. And 1 sentence thesis statement. Also it includes the body, and the body has first topic idea. You support your idea through 2 points, and the second topic idea also it supports and it includes details to support the idea. Supporting details for the second idea. And conclusion. Conclusion really is a restatement of your thesis and summarize the main idea but not include any new facts. So, through conclusion, you summarize the main idea, but you don't write or you don't put any new facts or new ideas about the topic. Now let's take a model of writing to make the meaning of argumentative writing clear and intelligible for you. Write about the following topic. Many people think that the media can be a blessing and a curse as well. Plan and write a coherent report of 14 sentences about the effects of mass media on the majority of people. The following ideas might help you. The positive effects of mass media, the negative effects of mass media, and how to make mass media as truthful as possible. So here we have 2 points of view. The first point of view talks about the positive effects of mass media depending on evidence, and the second point of view talks about the negative effects of mass media and also depending on evidences and research. Note, your writing should include an introduction, 2 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. The outline. Introduction. The media has positive and negative effects. So our introduction about positive and negative effects of the mass media. Paragraph 1, the positive effects, and paragraph 2, the negative effects. And we put details to support our idea. For instance, the positive effects of mass media. We depend on media to get information, news, and entertainment. And the second idea or the second viewpoint, the negative effects of mass media, and we put details also to make this point clear and to support this viewpoint. Example, encouraging negative and destructive thinking. It sometimes shows events negatively. And finally, we should be careful from negative effects of mass media and make use of its positive effects. Okay. The media. The media is very important in our life. It has made the world a small village. The media can be delivered through different means as TV, radio, the internet, and newspapers. This is the introduction. And paragraph 1 talks about the positive effects of media. The media has positive and negative effects. As for the positive effects, we can get the latest news. The media promotes social causes as literacy, health management, and AIDS awareness. It is a channel of communication. It can form the public opinion. So these are details to support the viewpoint that support generally the mass media and the positive effects of mass media. And the other point of view, as for the negative effects, the media promotes negative thinking. So it promotes negative thinking. It sometimes shows events negatively. It can form and alter our opinions. It can give unhealthy messages and encourage negative and destructive thinking. Press should be given some freedom within the limits of the law. So this is the second paragraph, and it indicates the negative effects of mass media. And finally, the conclusion: the media should be reliable and truthful. We should be careful from negative effects of media and make use of its positive effects. My dear students, don't forget to make your sentences clear and simple. By this, I have finished my lesson for today. I hope it was useful for you. Thank you for watching and goodbye.